What's going on, guys? We're going to do a little bit of training here. What I'm going to show you guys is how you guys can stop making your charts look so cluttered, and how you guys can make day trading a lot freaking easier, right? So a lot of times, especially newer traders, you guys are overcomplicating things, thinking about this and about that and about the news and about the catalyst and who's speaking today. And oh, we're green, we're red, let me flip bias here, there, whatever. Guys, it's not that freaking hard. Okay, so what you need to be really good at, if you want to be successful and you want to be consistent and you want to have a win rate percentage where you're going to actually be profitable and grow your account, what you need to do, what you need to do is be very, very good at risk management. You need to be very, very good at execution, right? Which all comes from up here, being able to, see something and react to it, right? So if you have, shit discipline and you have shit execution, right, where you can't make a decision to save your life, you're always kind of, if you're a type of person who if you're going to eat dinner, right, let's say you're married or you have a girlfriend or you have a boyfriend or you have a husband, and every day you're constantly like, well, what do you want to eat? Well, what do you want to eat? Well, I was thinking this, but well, whatever you want to eat. That to me is someone who has poor decision-making skills. Okay, something as simple as, what are you going to eat? This is what I want to eat. Either you want to eat it or you don't. Right now, obviously, there's compromises in things. If I want steak and you want fish, then hey, maybe we compromise and let's get steak tonight, or let's get fish tonight, and then we get steak or fish the next night, right? But it's like, if you have trouble and difficulties just making up your mind about what you want to eat, or if you're going to go work out today, or this, that, and the other, you're not going to do very well when it comes to trading stocks. So back to the charts here, what we have is a few things on my screen. This white line that is on the screen in the middle is a 20-day moving average. Okay, I use it on the 5-minute time frame, the daily time frame, the 1-hour time frame. Those are the three dominant time frames that I trade. Okay, what we have here, we have two white price lines. Okay, these two trend lines, these two price lines here is the pre-market highs and the pre-market lows. This red line here is the day's low and the day's high. Everything else is noise. Everything else is bullshit. If we kind of look at where we are at today, yes, we quickly lost the pre-market lows, put in a day's low. It wasn't really that much of a trade. I actually did get into this trade. It only went down about 35-40 cents. I took 10 contracts. I scaled out 6-7 contracts fairly quickly. I didn't really make that much money on it. The other, as we started to chop around here, started to go against me, and I just cut the remaining contracts at around break even, right? So kind of a wash trade, made a little bit of money, not enough to kind of call it a day or anything like that. But if we kind of look at what's going on here, this would be our macro level, right? So if we do start to lose 72.07, I'm all in. Okay, we came down, we lost the pre-market lows, we put in a new low. If we do start to test and then we fade and we lose the 72.07 area, I'm all in, I'm going short, and that's going to be my bread and butter, where I'm going to make a decent sized clip, I would imagine. Normally, if you kind of think about it as, let's say we're going to war, do you want to be the first man breaking the charge, or do you want to come back with cavalry? Right now, I'll do both. I'll be the first man on the job, but I also understand that first man on the job, that first man breaking through the cavalry really doesn't, sometimes can get faked out. Sometimes, it goes, and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it didn't, and we have to be okay with that. We have to be able to adapt and go back. Now, I'm not too concerned about going long until we break the high of day. If we start to break the high of day, which is $73.97, let's call it 74, I'll take some $74 calls somewhere in that strike price here, go at the money, right in the money, $73 calls maybe, and I'll play that. We've got upper range to the pre-market highs at 75.08. So this is a trade that I'm going to want to take 100%. The only other trade that there was, which I missed, I was out getting coffee, running some errands this morning, is if you kind of look at this situation here, look at the initial run up here off the open. Okay, we put in the day's highs and then we pulled back. We lost the pre-market lows, put in a new low, we consolidated, and then we reclaimed the 20 period moving average, right? The 20 SMA was reclaimed at 7:55 Pacific Standard Time. The high wick of that candle was $72.87. This next candle at 8 a.m. was your indication to go long for a scalp. This price went from $73 all the way up to a price of around $73.59. The 60-cent move, again, is it life-changing? No, but we have to also understand you're not going to always hit home runs. You're not going to always, crush it and kill it. Sometimes you have to understand that this is a trade, and that's all it is a quick trade. Okay, every trade that I take, I'm not expecting to retire off of it. Sometimes I'm looking to just make 10%, on 10 options contracts. Sometimes I'll take profits at 7%. Sometimes I'll take profits, I'll take profits at 10%. I see it go up, I see it start to consolidate. I just don't like it, right? And I don't want to waste time watching something and waiting and hoping that it goes. I'll just get out and I'll just wait for the next setup. Okay, so how you can easily kind of set up your charts: always mark out your pre-market lows and your pre-market highs. Correlate that with yesterday's highs and lows, see kind of where that fits and where that stands. And then, after the first hour or so of the market being open, you want to mark out your hour's highs and your day's lows, right? So after the first hour, kind of see what is the day's range. If you can kind of see here, ever since the open, right, 1 hour after the market opened, we have not done nothing but go sideways. There's been some green candles, there's been some red candles, but realistically, it's a shit price action day. We're going sideways, right? So if you're getting chopped up on a day like today, or you're consistently trying to find trades and you're going long and then you're going short and then you're going long, why don't you take a second, kind of zoom out and look at exactly what is going on. Okay, there's nothing going on here. We are exactly in the middle of the range, and if you want to look at the whole range from pre-market high to pre-market low, we're at the bottom half here. Okay, so until we make a new low, yes, I would say that the short-term trend for intraday is long, but if we do start to lose the 20 SMA and we do lose the pre-market lows, then obviously the bias changes, right? I'm not going to just buy down here again if this is a second attempt at a hold and then we start to break through. So I'm not looking to take a trade until we break the day's highs, $74. I'm not looking to take the trade short on AMD until we break $72. If I'm looking for a scalp, right, we have not tested the day's highs here. We're consolidating. There's a potential for an opportunity to sneak your way in at $73.72. Okay, you're only going to get 30 cents. And if we get rejected and we can't reclaim the day's highs, you need to get the hell out of this trade. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you can try to steal 30 cents here, or you can try to steal some money here on the short position to try to come back down to 72. If we start losing this consolidation, and this consolidation is sitting at $73. So if we start losing 73, you can try to steal $1 here to see if we can reattempt to test the pre-market lows and the day's lows. Other than that, leave everything else alone. I don't care if this is riding the 20 here. Nothing is going on here until we break the day's highs, the pre-market lows, or the day's lows. I hope that video makes sense. I hope you guys are able to make some money. If you guys want to trade with me, make sure to join the Discord and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.